Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I'm actually out here at my pop's crib kicking it for a little bit with him right now. So I don't got my normal setup and layout that y'all normally see me with. But I did want to come and update y'all as I just received the news myself on the latest when it comes to Young Scooter. I had reported earlier this morning that Young Thug went to Twitter and said the autopsy reports had came back and that Young Scooter had been shot in this incident of him losing his life this past weekend. And also, Future has spoken out as well. Now, Cody Alcorn has updated with the medical reports. Cody Alcorn works for 11 Alive. He's a reporter and journalist, and he's been in tune with this and keeping with the latest. And he went up on Twitter and said, Fulton County Medical Examiner says no gunshot wound found on the body of Kenneth Bailey, better known as Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. His injury was described as a penetrating wound to his right thigh that created marked blood loss. The Office of the Fulton County Medical Examiner performed an autopsy on Kenneth Bailey on Saturday, March 29, 2025. Cause of death, penetrating injury of the right thigh. Manner of death, accident. Comment: Mr. Bailey sustained a penetrating injury of his right thigh that created marked blood loss. This injury was not a gunshot wound. Mr. Bailey injured himself on organic wooden fencing material and or woody debris after vaulting at least one fence. And Future had put up earlier today the repost of the tweet that Young Thug tweeted. Autopsy came back, Street got shot. And then he put, I can hear you loud and clear, my brother. Street, we got you, kid. Now, that right there is coming from the medical examiners and things like that. I'm just updating y'all with the reports and stuff. It's a lot going on right now in the media. The phone call came back as a bogus phone call from the girl. We heard it. It's bad.
Question that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there. Is hurt.
And they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive?
That's not, yes. And the girl is hurt because she was, like, bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere. Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like, she's trying to – they brought her – the guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. He's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house. There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Give me a description of the male.
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives.
The way that this happened and played out, most definitely condolences to the entire family of Young Scooter, his kids, his girl, Free Bad Gang, Black Migo Gang, everybody he dealt with on the day-to-day, everybody going through it with this loss right here, and hearing that phone call and the way that it got reported because of the fact there was supposed to be a girl there. She said that she was bloody. They were supposed to be a hostage situation. They get to the house. None of this went on. The girl was not found. She even reported that there was a shooting. So that had people think that there was a shooting that did happen and things. The Atlanta police put out a statement that said the Atlanta Police Department is aware of inaccurate comments and social media posts regarding the death of Kenneth Bailey. While we understand that many people are saddened by his passing, it is important to recognize that Atlanta police officers neither discharged their firearms nor used any force against Mr. Bailey. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office issued the following press report regarding their findings, and they have that up right there where everybody can see that on 11 Alive as well. I most definitely hate to see this happen to anybody, a father, somebody that dealt with his people, loved his people loved him. People in the music game loved him, had plenty of fans. Just recently did a show with Boss Man D-Lo. He brought him out, I seen and things like that. A lot of people came up on Young Scooter. I most definitely was jamming Young Scooter, without a doubt. And like I had said in my other video, man, I know that Young Scooter and Future was super close. Future is the one that actually put me onto Young Scooter when he first came out, because I was tapped into Future from the already working with Rocco and things on live mixtapes. And then when they dropped that We On Top on that Dirty Sprite 1, that made me tap all the way into Young Scooter. And then I got on him even more when he started rocking with Gucci, and he's just started pressing his line ever since. I was tapped in with everything he had going on. I know Thug is tapped in with them. They all locked in and they circling things. They all did music together. So they just going through it looking for answers right now, man. So I'm just trying to make sure I keep it all the way 1,000. But we gonna keep y'all updated with the facts of it and everything going on with it. That girl right there, she's out of pocket and out of line for putting out, you know, she said that she was abused or hit by somebody else, to my understanding, but to go up there and do a swatter call and create things to say kidnapped, hostage, there's a naked woman being beat and bloodied here. This right here is it's not gonna end well. This is out of pocket. They say that they looking for that girl. She spoke online and things like that. Supposedly that's her, if that's the same lady. But I did want to make sure I came and update y'all with this right here. Most definitely, once again, want to say condolences to the entire family of Young Scooter. Most definitely everybody going through it right now. God bless his soul. That's the latest. Cody keeping it updated over there on 11 Alive. And if you need more information, go over there to his Twitter and stuff. We'll speak on it later. Most definitely. Rest in peace, Young Scooter, man. We got more coming for Shit Show. Stay on your pivot.
The bleeding.
Possibly fracturing or breaking his femur, which orthopedic surgeon Dr. Craig Weil says isn't impossible.
Well, the femoral artery is quite large, and it could, if you broke your femur and it broke badly enough, the ends of the femur fracture could be sharp enough to cut the artery.
As for the fall,
It'd have to be a very hard fall.
something you don't often see.
No, you don't. It's a relatively rare injury to have a femoral artery death. It's only about 10 to 15% of traumas, so it's not very high.